Hey y'all, welcome back. It's time for some more Outer Wilds. We're here to cook it up a little bit today. I think that we're getting really close to actually uncovering kind of the truth of the end of the game here. There's a couple of specific things that we need to do. One of them I'm not very excited to do, so we're gonna try to do it. I love that. I love blinking and the moon disappearing. I think there was a really early episode where we caught that as well, which I love. Just love for us. We need to find the probe and the ship that are in the escape pod and the ship that are in the Dark Bramble. It's time. You heard it here first, y'all. It is time indeed to do some Dark Bramble exploration. I'm not happy about it. But, you know, it has to happen. It has to happen sooner or later. The Dark Bramble is right over there. Go ahead and set autopilot. While we're autopiloting, ooh, if we can. Oh goodness, gravity's so wacky. The 6th location. Okay, we made it. The Ash Twin Project. We still can't quite get to this. Every central chamber inside the Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Every memory recorded by the Nomai statue is transmitted in corresponding storage unit within. We have to find a way to get to that for sure. A high energy lab. Ash Twin Project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with large solar panels on Ember Twin's equator. Okay. The High Energy Lab can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City, so we do need to make it back to the Ash Twin eventually. Anglerfish fossil, something we need to escape. The escape pod 3 in the vessel. That's where we're heading to right now as we speak. Radio tower. The gravity cannon. Subsurface energy readings. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. 2 of the Nomai located in a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. They descended to inside to investigate. So we do need to make it to the interloper as well. Hello? Autopilot? The longest autopilot ever. I guess we're going to the outside of the universe, basically, so. So let's do a little bit of exploration around the Dark Bramble, first and foremost. See if there's anything of interest kind of on the actual surface of whatever this planet used to be. Doesn't seem particularly likely. Although, we never know. Nope, it does look like we're just headed in. All right. So what are we afraid of? It's anglerfish. Okay, so whatever the red thing is does seem to be somewhat safe. Please no anglerfisherino. Oh, hello, buddies. Ah, yes. I love that. I love that for all of us. Hate that. Hate that for all of us. Okay. So through the red thing, definitely not the place that we're wanting to go. At least they gave us a little bit of forewarning. Get a little bit of lag here. Oh, yep. I would like to not get eaten. Oh! Oh, they fucking got me, dude. Holy shit. Oh, man. They got me so good. God damn. All right. I got bean boozled. Who let this happen? It's all right. The getting eaten the first time is the worst time, you know. Let's see. Let's try this again. So now we know they're just floating around in there. Hold on. Take me back to the Hourglass Twins. I know we've spent way too much time at the Hourglass Twins in this run, but I think that's partially intentional. Oh, I need a cool down. I need a little cool off after getting fucking murked like that. A little classico Subnautica action. Okay. So... Oh, hold your horses. There we go, there we go. So we had decided, right? The high energy lab we need to find. The anglerfish fossil we need to find. There was nothing on here that we needed. The Ash Twin project we still need to find. Ash Twin Towers. Whitehole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. High energy lab. Can be accessed from a path from the Sunless City. And the anglerfish fossil. Entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So, I mean, it sounds to me like we're going to be doing a little bit of hardcore exploration, you know? Ooh, crap. Everything's fine here? There, everything's fine here. we can speed run through some of this stuff here once more, because we got to make it through this this whole city. The anglerfish needs to be fed a light first. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Okay. This one. We found an enormous cavern at the end. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, we didn't do it. Start of the path to shelter. Okay. I think I remember how to get there. Okay. We go over here, then we go to the left, and then we go up. Yeah, we're so good. Nicely done. Conserve our fuel a little bit. Cautious crossing the chasm. Oh, easy money. Boom, easy money once again. We made it. And from in here, we can access One of these, Eye Shrine, High Energy Lab Trailhead. This is the one I want. That it? Don't know. Oh wait, hold on. Let's do oh god. The Eye Shrine. Anglerfish Overlook. Let's go to this. We need to feed the anglerfish a light. Oh, I see. The anglerfish are kind of weird. They seem, I don't know, they're like out of place. Hey, what is this? I want that. What is up here? Can I then go down maybe somewhere over here? I can, but I have to pick the right one. I think it's this one. We can do that. We'll have to go back to feed the anglerfish, but it'll be all right. I feel like we had spent an ample amount of time here, but we just didn't quite hit the stuff we were supposed to, which is kind of sad. See this one. A scroll. You can insert it here. Who's been computing the shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station is such a low stellar orbit. We've constructed a different, safer way to travel. Nice. The purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low solar orbit shuttle trajectory? Pi, I would look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved you can make it to the Ash Project. That would be Pi. Okay. Interesting. Oh. We're back up here. That's a-okay. Back to the fishy fish observation. Sorry, didn't mean to break your stuff. Get it right in there. Then we can refill our oxygen real quick. Do we build the sun station? Stepping Stone District. This is what we want. Oh. Oh no! Fucked up. We gotta find the fish again. Fish is up there. This goes down, right? Because this is High Energy Lab Trailhead. We're not going to the High Energy Lab yet. We're going to the fish first. Now that we've been eaten by one of these guys, much easier to explore a skeleton of one. There we go. Then, the spot that we want to go to is right down here, I believe. Stepping Stone Cave, nice. Getting a little bit laggy. Some frames on my end. So we want to keep an eye out for... Oh, I see it. Oh, I couldn't quite make it in time. That's okay. Hate this. Oh no! They died? Whoever was it when we ended the last time the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. The anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last anglerfish to be caught is the new anglerfish. Old anglerfish gives a new anglerfish the blindfold to continue being the anglerfish. Are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear blindfold when they're... The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and make the game more even. Ooh. If the anglerfish are blind... What's this lead? The heck? Hello. Anglerfish study. Ooh, let's go. An update. Melloray. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children and saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to the game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey. A lure? Visually, the specimen appears to be one of the same species of the anglerfish in the dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. The anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Interesting. And they're really just gonna let me out of here like that? Okay. Let's get eaten once again. Oh. Well. Unfortunately. Come on, let me up. Oh, come on, dude. The anglerfish are blind? What the heck is that supposed to mean? Where is my ship? Out. Ship is on the other side of the planet. Perfect. Pretty sure we make it just fine. Make sure not to fall in there. So, other thing we wanted to check out is to see where all the teleporters up here went. If we can't, oh, maybe we can still make it down there, actually. Oh, I didn't refill my suit. My suit! Okay. Let's see. Anglerfish fossil. Perfect. Escape pods. We understand a little bit more about the anglerfish fossil. We need to make it to the high energy lab. High energy lab can only be accessed from a path from the Sunless City. Let's try it one more time. See if we can. We'll have to like doubly speed run it, I think, because the sand is filling up very quickly. Oh god. Oh no, actually the sand is just too full already. Okay. We lost our opportunity. Well, I have an experiment I want to try. Yeah, can't make it. Unfortunate. Well, I have an experiment I want to try, I guess. Ooh, the ghost energy. They got me. All right, cool. Cool. We'll be back. This time, instead of exploring the angler ship, we get to explore the high energy lab. Which I am A-okay with. We're making some progress here. I'm feeling as though there's probably just like a little bit more that we need. Somehow we have to be able to get to the Eye of the Universe, right? Maybe the Eye of the Universe is somehow causing our sun to explode because they're like linked together, right? I think that the high energy lab and what we got going on in here is the vibe that we're looking for. Autopilot me. We do need to check out the interloper again, because there were so many things we went to and then we just like missed a little thing, right? Because we were supposed to be able to get inside the interloper. Maybe if we make this run happen fast, we can zoop inside the interloper. Me? Okay. Send me. Take me down to the Paradise City. Everything's fine. Now we speedrun. I assume at some point, right? I would love to actually see a speedrun of this game, because I assume at some point so far we've just basically collected knowledge, right? There hasn't been anything that's like mechanically gate-kept us. Why are the rocks at the end of this passage interesting is what I want to know. Oh, they're just actually uninteresting rocks. They're just being nerds, dude. Okay, so we're going this way. But yeah, I assume at some point we're going to need to, like, buckle up and do a thing, right? We're going to have to bring something somewhere or something along those lines. Very interested to see what that kind of ends up being. Bada boom. Try not to waste our fuel. We are on a limit here. And if we have to do any, like, severe jumping puzzles at the next one, then we're going to be in some trouble. We usually end up using a lot of our fuel. Nice, we made it. We'll just have this guy take us to the high energy thing. Our own kind of, where is it? Which one is it? I see. Oh yeah, we just had to get here so fast. That's why we basically never got there. Energy Lab Trailhead? Nice. Follow the big glowy thing. Also, why was there... Okay, I understand why... Or how, I guess, there could have been a... I don't know if I can make it through that. Maybe we wait? Can I shoot through there? No. Oh, yeah. I think we have to wait a little bit, right? The sand will set us free. Yeah. It just literally won't let us cross unless the sand is up there. Interesting. Interesting that it's just gonna flat out make us wait like that. Because we had to be here really early for the other thing. It's such a nice little door. Oh, hold on. What is this? High energy lab, mayhaps? Oh no, it's not. Not at all. Oh no, we got lost. Hold on. Energy lab. Nice. That would have been really rough if we had gotten lost there. Excuse me? Fucking rude. Y'all are giving me freaking anxiety, dude. Holy cow, there we go. High energy lab. That's crazy. Okay. I'm just looking at a little bit of what feels like frame drops on my end. So this would be where that teleporter like zoops out. Nice, we made it. Wowee! Yippee! A very useful door. You know I'm gonna walk through it anyway. Nice. Feel like a proper explorer. Okay, high energy lab time. Hello. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff. Teleporters. What do you got to talk to me? Talk to me. Records show Nomai arriving in the warp receiver in Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test. Hold on. It is a real phenomenon or machine error. Initial things. First, our experiment setup will be the first a pair of small black hole core and a small white hole core to mimic the setup at the White Hole station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exist in a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. In theory, we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering a black hole and exiting the white hole at the destination. New scroll. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arriving and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we have decided to try adding more energy. Imagine the sunless city energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy for the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirms. Pi saw it. It's beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. The beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Interesting. What does this reroute power to? Is this the experiment? Oh, I see. White hole. Nothing. Black hole. Oh. Oh, yeah. Huh. Interesting. Can I do other things? No. Doesn't let me do other things. Okay. You know that happens. We got another scroll here. There's so much text here. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interview is possible. We are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. It would also require advanced warp technology to handle such energy. We would also likely need enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be the Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas, Pi. My pun was intended, Raimi, but I believe it is you who are aeriform. Okay. I understand. Following. Just scroll out of here. Pi, the Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically, to build it. We need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we use warp towers, like the one we have on the White Hole station, to connect the Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of course, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different spot on the planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. Oh, Giant's Deep Tower could resemble a cyclone. And we could model the Timberhearth Tower after a geyser formation. Cute. How do we not notice that? Oak, Root, and I began work in this immediately at the Black Hole Forge. That's it, we're out. Okay. Interesting, they have all these, like, options, but none of them are really options. There just always has to be a... Interesting. Okay, put this away. I have a hypothesis. I have a line that I'm connecting in my brain that I want to see if it connects in the game as well. You don't have too long to make it happen. Okay, so if we're looking at these. Cyclone. Rocks. Winds. So, this and this. My theory is that one of these leads to the core. I don't know how to tell which one's which. But somehow, maybe... I'm a little worried about this situation. We're gonna get sucked up. We are! Oh, shit. Get me out. Get me out. Oh, there we go. Or there should be a teleporter on the other one, maybe? Let's put that there, and we'll stand over here. We'll see where these two things lead us. One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. You don't have too long, because the sun is on its way out. We're hitting a lot of planets. Okay, so this one's none of those, and neither is that one. These must teleport to the other twin, right? I guess how would one of these teleport to the core, right? Maybe these teleport to different parts of the other twin. We have to get into the core of this planet. One way or another. These are definitively both teleporters. We're almost there. Takes so long for this thing to do a cycle, actually. That's Timberhearth. What is that glow right there? Okay, neither of us are on Timberhearth. Finally looping around. Almost there. Almost there. That guy teleported, and we teleported. Oh, where are we at? Understandable. Where is this guy at? Yeah, his place looks way cooler. I don't think that that is, necessarily too much of a question there. I guess the question that does become is, how do I not get sucked up? Well, we are going to wait here. So we're probably going to do a slight cut while we wait for the sun to come back around, and hopefully the sun, or the other planet to come back around, and hopefully the sun to not blow up in the process. But we're going to see. We're going to see for sure. See you guys back here in just a second. All right. Sounds like we're almost there. See it. I want to see when this actually goes. We made it. Let's go. Oh. We made it onto the inside of the ash twin. This is the room. "18 minutes, 7 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module, Giant Steed's memory statue, and Timber Hearth memory statue. The third one is the probe tracking module. Oh, 4 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Okay. So that's what's happening with that. Oh, there's so much to read. We don't have much time. Today, we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants while digging. We'll keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered their environment here. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. So they got the warp core. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft an orbital probe cannon, where the Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the core should have been forged faster if Cassava had interpreted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point: we're all connected through the Ash Twin now, and also that I am no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Oof. Friends of Giant Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from the device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Yarrow: it would help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be the one in the Nomai on board the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today. They are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in an event it fails, memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this adventure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Project requires. I'm impressed by their mutual fortitude. That's why the statues didn't activate for any of the Nomai. In more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in the time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end the cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We are only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. It's easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode, and it's on its natural timeline if you prefer. Idea, you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Do not lose hope. We're halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system. We're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored something new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge we might gain there. And this just has all of the different stones, huh? My gratitude for the latest shipment, ONO. The ore should be the last we need for the Ash Twin project. Exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes on the final check, specifically mine? Would be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. The smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and the exterior for cracks, our usual safety check. Oh, we got a speed run here a little bit. As the sun's on its way out. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of the Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and her design work is beautifully clever. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, she will be finished as well. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here is working on the Ash Twin project and is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. More. Don't blow up yet, son. I've installed the masts inside the Ash Twin project blocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds, as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Yeah, okay. What is this? Artificial gravity control. What do we just do? You're about to access the core. Moving the core will disable the Ash Twin project. But wait, we don't have any time. Warp core. Why would we remove the warp core? The sun's about to blow up. I do not wish to disable the Ash Twin project. That seems like a very bad idea. Especially with the sun literally about to blow up. Oh, so this thing spinning is just the, okay. Interesting. Well, buddies, about time for the sun to go, but this time we're in the middle of the Ash Core project. So, we have some more information to work with, for sure. I'm thinking we still need a little bit more information. Let's try to figure out where... We have to figure out where their ship is, and I want to explore the interloper as well. I think those are our two big things right now. Beautiful, though. Absolutely beautiful. I think that any moment now. Also great to be able to see. That was the like walkway that we were seeing. Here we go. And a boom. Oh, you know, watch it activate. It sends all of our stuff back in time as the sun goes supernova. Getting all the power. And then it forces us back. Okay, yeah, so this actually survives the sun going supernova. That's really cool. I was wondering what would cause that. I gotta double check real quick before we consider wrapping up here. What was the length of our first segment here? It was approximately 40 minutes. That means that we are cooking right now, and we are just about to wrap things up. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Do the YouTube thing. It's what YouTube's here to do. We're about to figure out what all of this is all about. We got a couple more locations that we want to figure out. Hopefully not get eaten by any more damn fucking anglerfish, man. I would love that. I would love that. Peace.